Question 19 is a circle property question. It says that in the diagram below, a smaller circle has center O on the circumference of a bigger circle. Therefore, read carefully. The center of the small circle is actually on the circumference of a bigger circle. That means this O lies on the circumference of the bigger circle here. All right. Yeah. Okay. And the smaller circle intersect the bigger circle at P and Q. That means P and then Q here. All right. The chord PR of the smaller circle is tangent to the bigger circle. Is tangent to the bigger circle. Therefore, just to highlight to you that can you see that this PR is actually tangent? Take note. Is tangent to the bigger circle. All right, and then the line OR is extended to intersect the bigger circle at S. Therefore, this part here, right? It is given that PRS is 20 degrees. Therefore, let me just clean this part off so that it look cleaner. And let me extend this diagram bigger. Okay, therefore, it is given that this is actually 20 degrees. This is 20 degrees. Okay, let me just write down 20 degrees. All right, this is 20 degrees. Right, and then can I say that this part here, if you join, don't forget this is the radius of the smaller circle. This is also the radius of the smaller circle. Therefore, this angle is also 20 degrees, right? And then if you know, and don't forget that this is actually tangent to the bigger circle. Therefore, if this angle is 20, the one opposite this is actually 20 degrees. Therefore, I want to state the reason. That means PSR is equal to 20 degrees is what we call the alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. Okay, right? And once you hit that, can you see that? Okay, then can you see that this angle 20 subtend this arc? Subtend this arc, right? But if I draw this, if I connect this, can you see that this angle also subtend the same arc? Therefore, this angle is also 20 degrees. Right? This angle is also 20 degrees. And can I say that, okay, don't forget, this is the radius of the smaller circle. And this one here is also the radius of the smaller circle. Therefore, this angle is also 20 degrees. Therefore, I think, okay, let me clean this off. Therefore, can you see that this part here, this is the radius, right? Therefore, this angle is also 20 degrees. Okay, let me just write down properly. This is actually 20, right? Therefore, I think you are done, right? Can you see that this whole triangle, we actually got all the angles. And this angle is X, right? You are asked to find SPQ, which is this angle X. Therefore, you can see that 20 degrees plus X degree plus 20 plus this 20 and then this 20 here plus another 20 and then plus this angle 20, that would add up to 180 degrees, which is the angle sum in a triangle. Therefore, in this case, X degree is just equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. X is just simply 100. That's it. Therefore, I think this question is actually quite okay. All right. Okay, with that, I stop here.